Hey, thanks for watching Web3 TV. I'm Nicole and I'm here with Cody, and today we're going to do a little segment called Crypto Loveline. Cody was the inspiration for me starting this segment.
Brutal.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's hard to just get your point across without kind of seeming weird talking about crypto. It's not really a hot topic and it goes over a lot of people's heads. And also sometimes it's just cringy to talk about with new people. So,
yeah, I mean, a lot of people have like negative perceptions about cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I started a PowerPoint, and this is like specifically because when we were talking, you asked me about, you were talking about how difficult it is to meet a woman or to, yeah, so your shirt says it right there, stop having sex with people that don't believe in Bitcoin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so it's difficult to meet someone?
I think so. I think just, are we live recording right now?
No, it's not live streaming.
Oh, this is so funny. Yeah, it's just interesting. It's just a hard topic to talk about when you do talk about something like that. It's kind of a turnoff, so especially when you're talking to new people.
Yeah, well, especially when it's, it's someone.
What do you think?
Sorry?
What do you think?
Is it difficult to talk about with new people?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I live in I live in an echo chamber where just about everybody I talk to has some involvement in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, sure.
Or I'm not as close with them as I used to be because it's difficult for, like, I struggle the same way that you do, but, it's a little bit different because I don't ever try to push it onto people,
mm-hmm.
And it's also different because I am one of the 6% of the cryptocurrency population who is a woman. So, like, that's not a problem for me,
Yeah, true. Yeah, for sure.
But I absolutely can see how it would be because, again, 6% of the people involved in cryptocurrency are women. And it does look like there's some major change and innovation going on there. Like, that's changing, but it's not going to change overnight.
Yeah, definitely not. It's really male dominated right now, which is super interesting. And it's cool to see a lot of new women coming up in the space with amazing backgrounds and really some awesome products. So
yeah, no, I think so too. And I think that that's really what it is going to take to make it appealing to women, is women coming up with products that will appeal to them, right? Because I can tell you firsthand, like, women we're not taught about money in the same way that men are from the same age. I mean, not that we're not taught about it. There's obviously, like, we all have to pass the same tests in school, but it's the emphasis is different.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm not too sure. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you the PowerPoint that I came up with.
Cool.
Where's the screen share? Share. All right.
Nice.
So I need to make my screen big. How Crypto Loveline, how to get a girlfriend when you're a crypto bro.
That's hysterical. Oh my God.
So
this is awesome.
Yeah, so I've had 2 published works that are somewhat related to this. And the first one was how I use the price of cryptocurrency to emotionally manipulate my boyfriend. And the second one is how to get your girlfriend interested in cryptocurrency. And that one was for CCN. I wrote an earlier version of it for my blog. The CCN version is better because it's edited. And the first one's more like a stream of consciousness. Nice. So this one, this is the problem, okay?
Yeah.
So that's Cody. He's wearing the shirt that he's wearing right now. And what's funny is that you're actually at WCC, or the WCC after party, right? Which is World CryptoCon.
Yeah.
you're probably at the highest concentration area of people who, where there are women who are into cryptocurrency.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you still had a problem.
Yeah, for sure. And also messing around in the industry is probably not the best thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, I guess it's particularly if you're not. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, yeah, women in crypto. So obviously it would be easier to just meet someone who already works in the space, but again, that causes all kinds of new problems, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
again, with an estimated only 6% of the blockchain space being occupied by women, it's not that easy to meet someone, and there's tons of competition.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, for the purposes of this little piece, I'm going to assume that we're just talking about a normal human woman who you meet in person or online from dating app, right? Like that's how people meet each other.
I
Um,
suppose. Yeah.
so that
It's 2019 now. It's crazy.
Yeah, and so I think that that's actually like a really great thing and offers a huge advantage not only for you, but because it also means that like if done correctly and effectively, you could help bring more women into cryptocurrency, which, has a multiplying effect.
Oh yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
cool. So, step one is to make her the priority. Okay? So,
Okay.
whoever it is that you're going out with or talking to, I know that it's hard to talk about anything but cryptocurrency or blockchain. But obviously those aren't the only things that you really care about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, because you care about meeting someone or you wouldn't write about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And most people don't want to be alone forever.
No, no,
And
no,
that's
of course
okay.
not.
It doesn't mean that it's weakness. Okay, so the first step is to realize and accept that you have other interests and that one of them is women.
That is a good start. I agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you do whatever you need to do to attain more cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think yesterday you complained about leaving your apartment because you would have to spend $200 that you couldn't spend on Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's all I do. I just want to chill and stack sats.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, see, so but you don't that but again, recognizing that that's not the only thing that you care about is important.
Yeah, that's true. There's an outside world, and you should probably check it out sometime.
Right. So this is not different from only caring about stacking sats, right? Like
Yeah,
you just in your pursuit of meeting a woman and talking to a woman, the first thing that you have to realize, remind yourself before you leave your house is, I want this.
yeah. But I think I just want to stack sats.
Okay, so you don't want this?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just stuck in this crypto bubble right now. I'm obsessed with stacking sats. You know,
Obsessed with stacking sats.
that's it's not good. It's not. I don't know how to break this spell.
Well, I think that you need to look in the mirror
Hmm.
and tell yourself,
Yeah.
I want to get a partner who I can talk about stacking sats with me,
Yes, I agree
right?
with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
If
so
they're not about Bitcoin, they're out. Like
okay,
it's
well,
done.
I mean, baby steps,
Okay,
okay?
baby steps for sure. We can work up to that.
They're not about
Yeah.
Bitcoin, they're out. But
Yeah.
it's because you don't want to meet somebody who's already in the industry.
Yeah.
You need to meet someone who's not all about Bitcoin right now, and you have to gradually get her into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
This is true.
so in order to do that, you're going to have to convince yourself that you want something other than Sats.
Man, this is hard.
I know,
This is this is hard.
I know, it is hard.
Man, this is tough. I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, so you do whatever you do to stack more sats, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
so it's not different. You want sats, so you do whatever you do to stack them. You
Yeah,
want someone to talk about stacking sats with, so you have to do whatever it takes to get that too,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
so to do that, you're going to have to take a step back and make something other than sats the priority.
Man,
I
I'll
know.
try that. I'm gonna try that for
Okay,
sure. Okay.
so before you leave your house to go on a date with some girl that you meet on Twitter, Bumble, whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. So before you do that,
Or
you
farmer's meat.
yeah, whatever. Farmer, what is that? Farmers, I
I
don't
think
remember
it's
the name of
farmer's
it.
meat. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
farmers
I'm
meet.
not positive, but it could be.
Okay, are there a lot of women in New York on the farmers meet?
I don't know. I gotta try that. I doubt there is. It's probably a very small pool, but I don't know.
Maybe that's where you could meet someone
Maybe
who's into
like
crypto.
Bitcoiners meet.
Bitcoiners meet. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be a cool app. It would be really beneficial for women, but I think it would be hard for you guys.
Yeah, I think the competition would be pretty high.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you could tell them I'm
So
Satoshi.
before you go out with someone, yeah, just tell her you're Satoshi, yeah.
Yeah.
And then get completely exiled by the crypto
The
community.
whole Bitcoin community. Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah. So before you leave your house to go out with someone, just
Yeah.
remind yourself, look in the mirror and remind yourself that you want something else.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
All right.
That's the plan.
So your next step is to listen. Okay? When you get to your meeting, you listen to what she talks about, find out what she does for a living, what social causes she cares about, how she spends her free time. And then if you take the time to listen and get to know her, you can figure out how you could talk about blockchain or crypto in a way that will appeal to her.
Yeah, I can
Right?
do
So
that. I can
you
try that.
so you live in New York, you live in an area where a lot of women work in finance,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean,
Yep.
if she's works in finance, she already knows about cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. They're
Mhm.
generally not too amped up about it. So
Right. Yeah. But you could talk about some of the things that cryptocurrency has done, like some of the ways that, traditional finance is beginning to embrace crypto,
yeah.
like some of
Yeah.
the benefits.
Yeah, that could work. You know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then you can also, like a lot of women work in fashion in New York, right? Or would like to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So fashion has major ties to blockchain and cryptocurrency, like, supply chain. And I mean, like, I know that you're all about stacking sats and Bitcoin,
That's
Bitcoin,
it.
Bitcoin, right? But,
Yeah.
and that's actually my next slide, is you got to leave Bitcoin out of it, at least initially.
Man.
Yeah, I know that's hard.
This
But
this this is this is getting really hard.
okay, I know, but listen, remember I texted you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's because a lot of people have negative sentiments about Bitcoin and about, Bitcoin specifically because of the media. They know someone, who did something that they didn't like or they thought was shady, and that person was dealing with Bitcoin.
Yeah. That's true. If they don't care about Bitcoin, they just don't care about their future, man. Yeah.
Right, but it's baby steps. So you first have to get them interested in cryptocurrency or in
Mm.
blockchain, and then you turn the tide. This is just
Mm.
temporary.
It's Bitcoin, not blockchain.
Okay. Well, I think that if you want to get a woman into it, you
Yeah.
gotta make it blockchain, not Bitcoin.
Okay. I'll
Just
try that.
initially. Just
Just
initially.
initially. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So now my slides are done because I didn't have that much time. So I wanted to
Perfect.
talk specifically about an incident where you've been out with someone and talking, and then you started talking about Bitcoin or crypto, and their eyes glazed over. So can you tell me one of those stories?
Uh, yeah. think like last week that happened. I was out, and then with a few friends, this fine lady came up. We were all chatting, having a good time, and I brought up Bitcoin. She's like, "Oh, it's a scam." I was like, "No, no, it's not. It's the future." And it was just like this big, just her eyes just glazed over. So it
Yeah.
was a mess. It didn't go over well. So,
Right, because
yeah,
you didn't listen to her. You just said, no, it's not.
yeah, pretty much.
So I think that one thing that you could have potentially done different if you wanted to see if you might get a different result is to say, like, that's interesting. I have a different perspective. How did you, what makes you think that Bitcoin is a scam?
Yeah, that I probably could have done that for sure,
Listen,
but
listen.
I'll take your advice on that one.
So, I mean, how long have you been involved?
A long time,
A
like a
long
sea
time.
turtle. Yeah, it's tough to get out of this little community once you're in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, because your normal friends don't want to talk to you anymore.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
basically a cult that we've
yeah.
talked
Oh yeah, it's a total cult for sure. It's a cool cult though. You got some cool people, but it's still a cult.
Yes.
So
Yes. All right. So you have been out with someone in the amount of time that you've been involved in
but,
the community, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So tell me about that.
Um, I was with someone. She just didn't care about Bitcoin, so I had to break it off. And that just
Okay. Are you
it just
serious
was
right
what it
now? Or
was.
are you
I'm
just
dead serious.
okay?
Yeah, I don't play around. That if they're not about Bitcoin, it's just
When you met her, was she into Bitcoin?
no. I tried to break her in, but didn't go over well. So that was
Well,
it.
how did you try to break her in?
Talked about like decentralization, all these other things, and all the people that are involved and why it was created. And she after like a week, she just didn't care. So that was it. I was just done with it.
Okay. How long? And that was it? That's the
Yeah, just a
only.
week.
Okay. You were involved with her for a week.
A week. Yeah.
Did you ever listen to her and try to talk about blockchain or crypto as it would appeal to some of the things that she was interested in her life?
No.
No.
I should probably try that.
Yeah, I think that do you have a dating app? Like, are you a member of one?
No, I tried farmers meat for like a couple days when I was in the rural area, but it didn't work. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that maybe that's something that you could at least try, and then you could come back and let us know how it goes.
okay, yeah, I I just don't think it's gonna work, but
But well,
I'll
hey,
get back to you in 2020.
how do you know if you don't try?
That's true. That is true.
Is what you're doing working?
No,
Then what do you have to lose?
stacking sats. If it takes up my time, I won't be able to stack more sats.
Right, but if it works and you get her into cryptocurrency, then eventually you'll have someone helping you stack sats.
Yeah, then she can possibly be Bay for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I don't know. I guess it's, are you willing to lose the short term, the short term stacking sats a little bit, not too much, a couple hours here, a couple hours there,
yeah,
for the long term potential of having someone who's in it with you?
man, that's the goal. I think that's the goal right there. You're right. I got to work on this.
Woo!
It's my goal for 2020.
I'm really excited for you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna get a new shirt that just says just try
Yeah.
stacking sats with other people.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my new shirt. Thank you.
Yeah. And
I've been
actually,
inspired.
and that there's like so much evidence that suggests that women are actually more successful traders than men because
I wouldn't doubt that at all. All
we're
men are
better at
stupid.
recognizing patterns. So you get
Yeah,
someone, you teach her, you get her into it with you.
yeah, I could definitely do that. I'll try that for sure. I think this is my new step into 2020. Up, up,
Party.
and away. Party.
All right, cool. Cody, can you
All
tell
right.
them how they can follow you on social media for anybody who wants to?
I'm on social media everywhere at Codeyisfun. Just everywhere. Just all over the interweb. So
All
talk
right.
about stacking sats and not doing anything else. Thank you.
Oh, also, I think probably it's important to not give these girls access to your social media, at least not for the first month.
True. That would definitely limit all my chances immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not tell these.
Yeah.
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 Just for a little while.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to be right back. Cody, I'm going to stop the video and then we're
All
going to
right.
talk about something else. And thanks for watching Web3. We'll be back.
All right.